Hi everybody, it's Monday, September 29th, 2008. Thanks for stopping by. I'm still feeling a little bit strange because of my surgery, but still getting a little bit better. Today, we did it. The Congress voted down Secretary Paulson's and Bernanke's and Bush's huge giveaway bill to the billionaires on Wall Street. And the reason why they did it was because the email servers and the phone banks of Congress were inundated and overloaded with people calling and emailing Congress telling them not to pass this bill. And of course, a lot of the people in Congress wanted to pass the bill, but they were afraid to pass the bill because they know that there's an election coming up, and they understand that everyone is watching them and they don't want this bill. They're bitterly opposed to it. And I guess probably the reason why a lot of these people want to pass the bill is that Bernanke and Paulson and Bush and their minions are also furiously lobbying Congress, trying to get them to pass this bill and using all sorts of scare tactics, telling them that if they don't pass the bill that the economy is going to collapse and all sorts of other nonsense. Today, Pelosi said, "This will not stand." Well, I've got news for you, Nancy Pelosi. It better stand. It better. Because if it doesn't stand, you won't be standing for much longer either. There's a woman named Cindy Sheehan who is challenging Pelosi in the next election, and actually I think we need to support Sheehan anyway. We need to get Nancy Pelosi out of Washington at the next available opportunity and vote Cindy Sheehan in, but especially if Nancy Pelosi continues to support this bill that the American people have told her they do not want. We need to get rid of her and put Cindy Sheehan in her place, because you know what, Pelosi? You're not the dictator here. You're our representative. And you don't know what's best. You don't know anything about economics, and you never cared to. So don't tell us what we need to do, what laws we need to pass, what we need to support, what needs to stand. No. The American people told you loud and clear this weekend and this morning what they wanted, and you better listen to them. And all you people out there who, like I did, called and emailed Congress, you did great today, and I hope that you will continue to call and email Congress in the days to come, because this fight is just getting started. It's not over. Like Nancy Pelosi said, they're still after your money, so you better continue to lean on your representatives and senators and let them know that you're watching and you're paying attention. I didn't have to call my congressman. My congressman is Ron Paul, but I called him anyway. And I called and emailed my senators. And I'm planning on doing it again every day until this thing passes over. And now I know a lot of you people out there, you might be scared about the economy, and I don't blame you. You might think that this bill is necessary, but what you have to remember is all they're doing is scaremongering, and they're using these threats of the economy collapsing in order to justify these huge bailout packages to people who probably need to go out of business. Or if they go out of business, it's their fault. And the economy might suffer a little bit because of it, but you know what? It's going to suffer anyway, folks. Okay. Before the vote today, the stock market was already plummeting. And I admit that it plummeted worse after the vote. But anyone who thinks that $700 billion in a few people's pockets on Wall Street is going to change anything, you're extremely missing the point here. The whole system is corrupt and over-leveraged, and is going to have to be revalued. I think it was Dennis Kucinich today who quoted a source that he knows of in Washington, who said that if they really want to fix the economy, they would have to give them $250 quadrillion. Okay, that's the scale we're talking about here. $700 billion is not going to cut it. And on top of that, what you have to remember about this bill is it goes to Paulson, and Paulson can give it whoever and however he wants at his discretion with no oversight. Okay, and Paulson was, until 2 years ago, the CEO of Lehman Brothers, or no, I'm sorry, Goldman Sachs, which is what many people believe one of the firms that they want to bail out. Okay, so they're going to bail out his old firm, and many people believe he's still invested in them. Okay, that's a huge conflict of interest. And also, what people are mentioning is Henry Paulson, who is now supposed to be our savior and who is going to bail out the economy and save us all. He's the one who started this whole mess in the first place. When Paulson got to Wall Street and got in charge of Goldman Sachs, he was the one who started all this fancy leveraging and these risky schemes that have gotten us in this trouble that we're in, folks. He's the one who spearheaded the whole foolish deal. So, if you want to trust him to help you by giving his old company billions of dollars, go ahead. Give him, call him up and tell him to do the bailout. If you don't trust him, to help you by giving his company billions of dollars, maybe you should call Congress and tell him not to. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so Paulson is, what he's doing right now is a huge, colossal conflict of interest. And when they passed that bill, or when they got ready to pass the bill, they stripped out the part that talked about protecting homeowners who had been foreclosed. So not only is this bill really shady, it has nothing for you. Okay, no protections whatsoever, absolutely nothing, and it comes from your pocket. To the people on Wall Street who have speculated with other people's money, and the bill was drawn up by the man who engineered the whole debacle. It sounds crazy, I know, but it's the truth. It's what they're trying to do. We stopped them today, but don't let up. Don't drop your guard. It's not over yet. Let's keep hammering Congress, and we'll keep our money to ourselves. Thanks for watching.